As you guys can see, the game mode Speedy Bonanza is currently out in the event theater. In this game mode, all balloon sends unlock 1 round earlier, all natural and sent balloons move faster, all sources of income, balloon sends, farms, Benjamin, etc. are doubled, and the negative income from mob sends is also doubled. So we're simply going to be playing in this game mode in today's video. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. All right, it looks like we are both using Azili as our heroes, and this guy, he probably knows what he's doing because if you took a look at his badges, they were super monkey badges. So this should definitely be quite an interesting game. And yep, he's starting off with the suit monkey. Yeah, we could quite possibly be using the same exact strategy here. Although, ooh, I didn't go for a round 1 Azili. I don't know where I want to put her down. We can always sell and rebuy her because in Bonanza, just in general, you practically have infinite money. Oh my god, we can already send group blues, by the way, too, since it's speedy. So we can send all balloon sends 1 round earlier. So for example, with group blues, we can normally send them on round 3, but since it's Speedy Bonanza, we can send them on round 2. And look, dude, he's already going for the village. My man knows exactly what the heck he's doing. Okay, so this is definitely, again, just going to be very difficult to win because we could quite possibly just be straight up using the same exact strategy. And now we can already send grouped greens here, so I guess let's get to doing that. Should I try to greed? Nope. Should not try to greed. I'm just going to go for the epic range, actually, on this. I think it's going to be a bit better. Look at his laser blast. It's looking like the grouped greens. He's fine, but they're definitely pushing over on his side. So I think it's more cost effective to go for the middle path upgrades because it increases the pierce on the super monkey itself. And as you can see, we are doing much, much better here to go for the plasma blast upgrade too, which is pretty freaking expensive. This guy's been sending me hearts, by the way. I appreciate that. Let's go for, finally, the monkey town so that we can get more eco from just simply ecoing with having this upgrade here. So yeah, again with the Zilly, if we need to move her, if she's like not in the best spot, we can always do that. But when we do go for a sacrifice like Max True Sun God, for example, it's not like it's going to be sacrificing a Zilly. Heroes do not get sacrificed. But round 7 is here. Grouped freaking yellow as it is. It's looking like he's able to defend. He went for the bottom path village upgrade there. So fair play. Well done with that. I mean, his third and final tower is either the ice like us or the engineer. I mean, theoretically, it could be any other tower. But those 2 towers would make the most sense, in my opinion. Okay, can we even defend against grouped yellows? Okay, it's looking like they barely push, but I'm gonna greed for this bottom path village upgrade anyway, because I think we can get away with it, right? I really don't want to tower boost this. Okay, he can set us even pinks now. That's pretty scary, so I'm not going to eco with pinks just yet. Okay, I was gonna say, just so I don't remind him. Okay, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. It kind of sucks, but remember, we got that bottom path village upgrade, so I'd say we have a bit more eco than him as of right now. We've got to watch out too. We could technically send purples here on round 11. So I probably, in case he tries to pull a fast one, I probably should have a village like right here ready to go. So I can go for an MIB. Okay, I'm going to send him purples here because this will force him to sell or he's dead. Okay. Oh, he went for the primary upgrades. Hey, I will take a quick and easy win. This guy, he knew too much. He just straight up knew too much. I'm going to take the win there. All right, it's round 8 here. In the next game, we have a better setup because our opponent's strategy really doesn't make too much sense, which I guess is good, but also bad because, like, I don't want this guy to just easily die. Oh, he's got the Zoom Monkey. Okay, so at least he has objectively the best late game tower in the game with having that. By the way, just like the last game, yep, go for MIB Village. Okay, wait. I forgot I could use level 3 ability on Azili. So it grants the ability to pop purples to all monkeys on the map, I believe. Or, whoa, wait. Are we good here? I think we might leak some lives. Okay, I should have went for Robo here for sure, actually. But that's okay. I think we should honestly be good now, right? So are we good to also equal purples at him? I hope he can defend. Yeah, he should be good here. Because, of course, I don't want to get another win where we just win by sending purples. You know what I mean? I mean, it's already round 13, though. He's been eco-win pretty much this entire game, so he's got a decent setup going. Yeah, look, we've got to go for Robo. Kind of unfortunate because I spent a lot of money on my defenses, but These are going to be temporary defenses anyway, because I would much rather... Oh, wait, I should have went for a sun avatar here then. Because I would rather have this spot right here specifically be my eventual true sun god. So, kind of messed that up a little bit, but it's okay. I think, though, before we start going for the true sun god and the sacrifices, we should go for the Monkeypolis on this village up here so that we can make a little bit more money. Now, it doesn't make an insane amount of money, but it's still better than nothing, you know? So now we can focus on these upgrades. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to sell this off eventually, but I'm thinking right here, we'll go for an eventual Dark Champion, okay? Because we need to have $50,000 worth of sacrificing from every single category within our strategy. And if you take a look at our strategy, we have the magic category with having the super monkey, the support category with having the village, and then finally the primary category with having the ice. So we need to make sure that from those three categories, we have at least, again, $50,000 worth of sacrificing before we go for the Sun Temple, and also before we go for the True Sun God to have a max sacrificed True Sun God. And sacrificing is super important, because if you have max sacrificing, then your True Sun God is going to be a lot more OP than what it would be if you had no sacrificing. To be completely honest, if you have no sacrificing on True Sun God, it is honestly so mid. So I guess now we can go for that Dark Champion. We can sell this once again, and that Dark Champion should be able to handle just everything in general. And once again, we're going to go for our good old True Sun God. Get that pixel perfect placement right freaking there. Good. So we easily already have $50,000 worth of sacrificing from the magic category, because the Dark Champion upgrade alone is $55,000, I believe. To have 50k worth of sacrificing for the support category, we can just simply upgrade this village right here to a homeland defense. Easily 50k worth. And last but not least, it is the primary category that we need. So I like to go for a super brittle, which is $34,000 for that upgrade alone. And then on top of that, just an absolute zero. Easily worth over $50,000. And if you want to get like $50,000 like right on the dot or just a little bit above that, that makes sense. But to be honest with you, I don't really mind, since we're in Speedy Bonanza. We're gonna have a lot of money no matter freaking what. So if you just want to be a little bit more careful and make sure that you at least have that 50k mark and you want to go a little bit above that, then that would not be a bad idea, because I actually recommend that, since, you know, it's not like we're tight on money right now, you know? But let's upgrade this to the Sun Avatar, and we can actually just go for the Sun Temple right here, right now. So might as well do that. Again, it's not going to sacrifice our hero Zilly, which is super freaking nice. But before we go for the True Sun God on this Sun Temple right here, we got to do all that sacrificing once again. And by the way, our opponent, I guess he kind of sort of has the right idea. He seems like a newer player because the synergy isn't really there. But remember, at the end of the day, he's going to have the Super Monkey, the best late game tower in this game mode easily. But you guys will see the differences for sure once he ends up rushing us, or maybe just even the AI, because the AI is sped up as well. It gets super intense, but at least he has 3 different categories to sacrifice from as well. He just has the military category with having the sub and not the support category. So we'll see if that makes any difference as well. I hope he goes for a max sacrifice True Sun God. It's looking like he might just be doing that. So to explain a little bit more about our strategy, obviously you guys already know why we have the Super Monkey. He's just clearly the best for Bonanza in general. But with having the village, we're going to be able to go for the homeland defense, which buffs every single one of our towers over on our map when we use its ability. It's extremely OP. And by the way, because he didn't have any support sacrificing, this Sun Temple does not have the ability to pop camo balloons. When you have max sacrificing from the support category, like our Sun Temple, it doesn't need a village to grant it camo detection. So that's a nice thing with having support sacrificing. But yeah, village is fantastic. I'm sure a lot of you already know that. But finally, the Ice Monkey. Now, the Ice is just so freaking good, because of course the top hat Super Brittle can debuff mob class balloons down for us. Therefore, it's just easier to pop fortified BADs and all those good and fun things. The Absolute Zero, it can buff our ices as well, which is super nice. And then finally, the Icicle Impale, which we'll eventually go for, but that can help us just stall balloons in general, in case like we're getting overwhelmed by fortified BADs, but also just the AI at the same exact time. By the way, it's already round 30. Holy freaking crap. Obviously, we were both fine right there. But yeah, Ice is definitely a sleeper too, because remember, with the middle path upgrades, you can put those near the water and it freezes the water. So we're going to be able to go for even more super monkeys in this water right here, which is going to be very, very helpful. Whereas he won't be able to go for as many super monkeys because during these later game rounds, your best bet with like spamming a tower would definitely be to spam a super monkey, more specifically dark champions. So the fact that we're going to be able to go for a few more dark champions than what he would be able to go for is a huge game changer. And by the way, we could have went for the True Sun God like years ago. So let's just go for that right here, right freaking now. I really hope, I think I upgraded that to a dark champion, right? I'm also going to cross path this with the epic range because now we have pretty much full map coverage with just this True Sun God right here, which is crazy. I don't think I explained why we have a Zilliazer hero, but the reason why we have her is because of her level 20 Moab Hex ability, which let's just upgrade to that right here, right now, so I can explain more. Moab Hex works faster and can destroy BAD balloons. So when we use that ability, it can literally destroy all the insides of even up to 4 to 5 BADs, the strongest balloon guys in the game. So that is going to make it obviously a lot easier for us to defend against like a humongous 4 to 5 BAD rush. I mean, honestly though, at the same time with this strategy, you don't really need to rely on it. It definitely helps. Oh, he's got to go for a reactor. That's scary because he has to sacrifice. So it sacrifices his sub and then he has to replace it really quickly. But he does have the True Sun on the map, so fair play, well done with that. And I always see this comment, by the way. Boltrix, why is there a perma-spike on the map? That is from having max sacrificing from the support category. In Battles 2, that's just what happens. I don't think it's like that in BTD6, so I tend to see that comment quite a bit. But I guess now I probably should focus on my defenses. I know, like, I have not been really at all, but where do we want the Super Brittle? We want the Super Brittle in a very OP spot, of course. Maybe just like right directly at the start of the map, right? So it can instantly debuff these Moab class balloons down for us. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Go for that right there. Look at that range because it's being buffed by this temple right here. We could also go for a support temple too. I almost forgot about that. So you know what? We'll do that. Now it's actually gonna possibly sacrifice this, or looks like it's almost within range, but we just need to make sure that we have max sacrificing from the support category, which looks like it's gonna sacrifice the Monkeyopolis. Again, like, I'm not worried about like having just above over 50k because we have what, 40k eco, $1.73 million. Money is obviously not an issue, so if we had to replace something, it is absolutely fine. Wait, would that be within range? God, it might not be. Wait, that's gonna be close. Okay, so see, I just messed up right there. I just really want to make sure that the support temple that we end up building up will in fact be within the range of the True Sun God here. So oh, okay, we need to go for this homeland defense here. That should be 50k worth of sacrificing. I'll sell you because it would definitely sacrifice that. We'll go for that, and then we go for the epic range on that. And this True Sun God is within the range of the support temple, which makes the True Sun God even a tad bit better. So yeah, going for support temple there is definitely the play. Let's replace this super brittle here, and then we'll go for the absolute zero right here. I guess I'm gonna go for the epic range or the bottom path upgrade to increase its range, just so it freezes a bit more water for us, and then we'll also freeze the water over on this side. I know I'm like super behind right now, by the way. Like, if he were to rush us, it could be scary, but I honestly think we would be fine. But we'll go for our anti-balloon, I guess, like right here. It's not like all the way in the back of the map, but I think this is going to be one of the better spots for us. Round 40 is in fact here. I'm going to cross path this with a bottom path, so that actually quite literally knocks back the balloons when we do use its ability. And then we'll go for our Legend of the Night more towards like the center of the map. So like right here. Now I'm actually going to set this bad boy to strong as well, okay? And we'll go for a homeland defense all the way up here as well, just to kind of have this on standby in case we need to quickly use it. Although our opponent has shown no signs of rushing us. So they decided to go for a few sun temples over on their side, which from personal experience, I have noticed that people just tend to spam dark champions across the map. And spamming dark champions really does not fail you. It's very OP. So that's what we're going to stick to over on our side. And again, like, I probably should have a lot more, if not the entire map already filled up, but I've just been taking my time explaining a lot of things and stuff like that. You know what, too? We probably should set down both our monkey farmer and also our balloon bot all the way up in the corner, just so like our ability hotbar has more room, I guess. Because remember, both the monkey farm and also the balloon bot, they take up spaces, of course, in the ability hotbar. So at this point, like, look at how many abilities we have. It's quite a bit. So just placing those down so that they're not taking up spaces is, I guess, good. Wait, for some reason, I can't set down a super monkey right here. Look at this. Watch. I'll set it down, and it instantly gets sold. Can I set down? Okay, but I set down a super monkey right there, and it doesn't. What? I've never encountered that. That's so weird. If someone knows why in the comments, please let me know, because like I said, like, I've never seen that. And although we do have, I believe, what is the meta in this game mode, it's not like this AI even is just going to be a walk in the park for us. So we've got to watch out. I think I probably should go for another embrittlement over here, by the way. I mean, this range, though, on this super brittle is pretty OP, so maybe I'll go for the embrit where I couldn't go for that super monkey. Okay, so it lets me set down an ice right here, so I guess we'll take that. But in battles too, embrittlements do not stack, so you want to make sure that you have your embrittlements like spread out so that you constantly have an embrittlement debuffing mob class balloons down for you. So I guess we'll focus on, though, going for the super monkeys here first. I think he's just focused on his defenses here, by the way. And sudden death and life advantage does not matter until round 100, which neither one of us even leaks, so I guess that doesn't even matter in the first place. But round 49, equivalent to the round 98 in BTD 6, we, of course, are both going to be fine here. And here comes the round 50 BAD. Look how fast that already is. Because it's speedy. That is crazy. Obviously, if worst came to worst here, we could always just have the black hole spawn in. But we don't even need that. We're fine. I'm going to target 2 Azilius Totem more towards the center of the map so that if we do need to use it, it can affect as many towers as possible. But do remember, when we do use that, it's going to take 1 life away from us. So we'll technically lose out on our life advantage that we currently have. And oh yeah, maybe I should go for... Actually, I'll go for the Icicle Impale more back here. I'm going to cross path it with the middle path, by the way. And then we're going to go for maybe an MIB Village right over here. Because technically, this Icicle Impale cannot hit lead balloons. So, or wait, it looked like it actually did, though. Maybe it can because it's being buffed. Dude, it most definitely can. Okay, we'll still go for the MIB Village just to be safe, though. Because we could also go for the Jungle Drums. And we can have a constant Jungle Drums buff being applied to our max True Sun God right here. So, I think having this here is definitely going to be worth it for us. Hey, our opponent's still holding on, by the way, but they still have way more super monkeys than me. Oh, wait, fortified BAD? Okay, so we're going to use a homeland defense here. I mean, we're fine. Do not worry. We are absolutely fine. If worst comes to worst, we have Black Hole. But as you guys can see, he is starting to struggle a lot more than us. So we might even... Oh, he had a tower boost. Okay, we're good here. Do not worry. I'm actually going to hex this if I can find my hex. Yep, hex that. Instantly destroy the insides of the BAD right there. Super, super nice to have that once again. Oh, we're sinking. That's never a good sign. He was like using a ton of abilities and stuff right there too. He could have died. Okay, we're back. He probably didn't die now that I think about it, because he probably has Legend of the Night, of course, so he'll have that black hole spawn in for him. But I think that's maybe the max amount of super monkeys that we can go for. Oh wait, nope, 1 spot here. Every freaking spot does in fact count, but again, we can fill up the water here with a ton of Dark Champions, whereas he cannot. He has to go for a ton of subs, but props to him still for surviving for this long, because, again, the synergy is just not there when it comes to his strategy, but he has max sacrificing on that True Sun God, and that is definitely what's carrying him. I mean, 2 with spamming Dark Champions, that definitely got to help him out. Oh my god, look at all these DDTs, guys. Holy crap, they're pushing through over on his side. We're fine. He should be fine too, but he definitely still push. I guess I'll go for an embrittlement over here. I couldn't really find a spot within all these super monkeys here. But yeah, again, remember, having that constant embrittlement debuff is pretty important, in my opinion. But we'll go for 1 more embrittlement all the way down here in case we need that, I guess. But I still don't even have like any super monkeys down here. We still have so many more spots to fill up with potential super monkeys. So I guess I won't worry about like having pixel perfect placements, because at this point we should just have these down the map, you know? All right, boys. Oh, what? What the? Everyone just saw that, right? Okay, then. Yeah, this game is pretty laggy at this point. I don't think he's lagged out, but just a lot of weirdness and sinking is happening. So I feel like at this point, even though we don't even have the entire map filled up, we might just want to consider rushing him. I mean, we have almost $10 million, 80,000 eco, and it's just going to constantly sink. But at the same time, it's like I want to fill up the rest of the map with as many super monkeys, you know? Which we're very, very close to filling up the entire map. So I might just do that first. All right, I think that's the max amount of super monkeys that we can have on this map, which isn't really all that many, but really there's not that much just like land in general. But we're gonna have like, what? Maybe 50 dark champions? So I'd pray that, oh, okay, he surrendered. He's rushing us here in the next game with an unfortified BAD here, which is quite funny. Obviously, we're gonna be fine there. And yeah, I didn't go for max sacrificing technically last time I'm on the True Sun God in the last game. That's crazy, but let's go for our good old support temple right here. Let's buff the range. Yep, it's buffed by that. Oh, more BADs. Okay, wait. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I mean, we're fine here. It's quite a bit still, though. So I'll go for level 20 here. Use that just to help us out a little bit. Look at the shred. I don't even have an embrittlement on the map still. Don't even have an embrittlement still. That is just crazy. Yeah, that's an easy shred right there. I'm going to go for also this super monkey right here. This will be our Legend of the Night. And yeah, I mean, it's only round 31 and we still have enough upgrades, or enough money, I'm sorry, for all of these upgrades. So that is definitely pretty crazy to think about. We're going to set this to strong once again. Okay, here comes some fortified BADs now. So I guess I probably should have an embrittlement somewhere just to help us out. So yeah, let's go for that down there. It's temporary, but look, we hexed it. Let's see if we can pop all of that at once. Oh yeah, homeland defense that too. Let's see. Oh, please. Oh, every single fortified BAD because of the level 20 mod packs. I'm telling you guys, she's definitely the best hero. Best hero for Bananza, that is, okay? Not just in general. We could also technically go for a primary expertise to buff like these ices, but honestly, I don't even think that's worth it. I think I'd rather have like Dark Knights or Dark Champions, I'm sorry, over that taking up space, you know? Okay, here comes another. I was about to say, like, why did he only send one? Why is he like sending them space? That's so weird. But we're gonna be good here. Do not worry. Let's go for a homeland defense here. Let's upgrade a few of these. Mind you, we don't even have that many super monkeys on the map, which is pretty crazy to think about. But let's use totem too, or not totem. Hex, because like he's got a lot of money, right? So he might just like infinitely send these. Oh no, he stopped already. Oh my god, dude, nothing can stop the strategy, even with it being Speedy Bananza. Remember, everything just in general, guys, is a lot faster. That includes fortified BADs, but nothing can stop this strategy. It truly is unstoppable. So I feel like at this point we should just put him out of his misery, because he does not have a very late game oriented strategy. Using the sub, you can only go for like 3 subs on this map. And then the ice, yeah, like it farms, of course. There's just nothing he can do. So we're just gonna send him infinite fortified BADs. We're gonna hope and pray that he counters, but you guys have already seen the strategy in action. Do I really need to show any more? And I still have so much of the map to fill up with Dark Champions. That's why I wanted to get center rushed in the last game, but that is all good. He's gonna try to counter with DDTs. It's not gonna work. I don't even think this guy can defend against one fortified BAD right here. He never hit 2, bro. Yeah, that was his first mistake. Not using the super monkey. If he had the super monkey right there, he probably would have been able to better manage that. I don't know if he would have been able to fully defend, but definitely would have did better. So if you want to use the meta in this game mode, absolutely, this is in fact the meta, so GG's. And if you haven't already, make sure to check out this video where we see if I can win with only spike factories in Bananza. It gets crazy because only spike factories is honestly harder than you think, so check it out.